Alright guys, Red Raw back again, just with another little video for you. This one's just about potential transfer targets in the summer. Just my thoughts, opinions. If you've got any different thoughts or if you agree, disagree, please leave a message in the comment section and give me a thumbs up if you'll enjoy this video. Yeah, I'm starting off with goalkeeper, just in case, what's his face? Kelleher, in case he decides to leave in the summer. I think we'll need to bring in a half-decent replacement. A young lad from Sunderland called Anthony Patterson, 23 years old. Bit of a prospect, I believe, but I think he'd make a good number two, provided Alisson stays. There's a few rumours regarding Alisson, but I won't believe them until it's done, or whether I hope he doesn't leave anyway. He's the best keeper in the world, but Anthony Patterson to be his backup if Kelleher decides to leave. Moving on to a defender I've mentioned before in another previous video, and that's Lloyd Kelly from Bournemouth. He'll be on a free transfer. Hughes will know him from his time at Bournemouth, and FSG love a free transfer, don't they? Left-sided centre-back, can play left-back as well. I can see that one happening, as I've mentioned previously. Yeah. Moving on to another one that's been heavily linked with us in the past, and that's Aït-Nouri from Wolves, another left-back, 22 years old. Not too sure how much it'd cost to get out of Wolves. I don't think it'd be that much. Because I can see Costa Tsimikas' time at the club coming to an end in the summer, hopefully. But it'd be one I'd be looking at personally. Yeah. And then we've got Tosin Adarabioyo from Fulham. I'm looking at a potential Matip replacement. He's going to be on a free transfer. Like I said previously, FSG love a free. He's Premiership proven. 26 years old. Not going to cost anything. Yeah, it's another one I'd keep my ears open for regarding us, just as a Matip replacement, really. Yeah, moving on to the next one. William Pacho, 22-year-old left-sided centre-back from Frankfurt in Germany. I believe he's got a 60 million release clause in his contract, which might put us off, you know what, it may do, but he's a up-and-coming, plays for Ecuador, I believe. So we've got to be careful on the old homegrown statuses, but I think we're losing a few of them anyway, so we should free up a few spots for that. But it'd be another one I'd be looking at personally. Then I've got another one who could be a Matip replacement, sorry, I'll spit my words out. That's Jonathan Tah from Leverkusen, 28 years old. I think he's got 1 year left on his contract, but I believe Leverkusen are trying to get him to extend a bit longer, so that's probably a doubtful one. But I just thought I'd chuck it in there because he wouldn't cost very much. Moving on to CDM 6s, destroyers, as you would call them. I've got a couple. The first one who the new boss will know very well, and that's Matt Sweefer from Feyenoord. Athletic, 24-year-old, 6'2", 6'3", likes to tackle, can pass, can carry the ball. Decent player, I believe. So I think that's one who we would know quite well. Whether or not he will have any sort of he can't come to Feyenoord to buy another players in his contract for leaving, I don't know, but it'd be one I'd be looking at if he hasn't. Yeah, the next one for that sort of position would be Martin Zubamendi from Real Sociedad, 25-year-old, another CDM, and I believe he's got a 60 million euro release clause, I think. Don't shoot me if this is wrong information, but it's just what I've been looking at. Consensus seems to be he's got around a 60 million euro release. Another good player, good on the ball, tall, rangy, likes to stick his foot in, good passing. What we need really, a bit of an upgrade on Endo, as good as he has been, and I'm glad I was correct about him. I thought he'd be a great signing when we signed him, and I've been proven right. He's been really good. Moving on to wingers. This name, I'm guessing, unless it's Big Mac McFlurry And large fries, I'm a struggle with this one, I think. Crysencio Somerville, 22-year-old winger from Leeds United. I believe we've been sniffing round him for quite a while now. And he'll be another one, I believe, that might be under consideration should Salah leave, or Diaz, or whoever. It'd be one who was looking at young, potential, future value. Yeah, he'd be another one he'd be looking at. Then there's another one from the Netherlands, plays for PSV, Johan Bakayoko, highly rated player. He'd be the one I'd go for over Somerville personally, but that's just me. I'm not a manager. I'm not a head coach. I don't do as I'm told. But yeah, he'd be one I'd be going for. I don't know how much it'd cost. I believe he signed a new contract maybe. I know he was close to moving in last summer window, but it fell through at the last minute. But I don't know if he signed a new contract or not. But I wouldn't have thought his release, if he has got one, would be very high. Yeah, he'd be another one to keep it out. Jonathan Bakayoko, 21, from PSV. And moving on to the last one on my list would be Nico Williams from Athletic Bilbao, 21-year-old winger. And he's got a €50 million release clause, I believe. And he could be another potential Salah replacement, or Diaz or whoever. Very good player, quick, skillful, likes to take his man on. Could see him doing well for us, or whoever he joined if he moves in the summer. Yeah, I didn't bother doing any strikers because I just don't see us going in for a striker unless they move Nunez on, which I really don't think they will do. Not this year anyway, not this summer. Maybe next summer if he's not doing the business, but it's got to be given time under the new coach. See if he can get the best out of him in a different, slightly tweaked system. Yeah, but if you'd like to just leave your comments, if you agree with me, disagree with me, think I'm balmy, it won't be the first time, but yeah, just leave me a message. Gives a thumbs up, gives a like. Well, a thumbs up, like's the same thing, innit? But subscription if you haven't already, please consider doing so. I churn out some bang average content, to be honest with you, but it's raw, it's no nonsense. Look at me, who else would post a video with bloody holes where the TV used to be behind his head, because he hasn't been bothered to fill them in. I will get round to it some year, I don't know when it'll be, but yeah. Anyway, thanks guys, I appreciate all the support, and Red Raw and out.